Life, a very special gift from God, a treasure and a privilege. We hold life not only because it is a gift, but because through us we also bring that same life here on earth. Life also has a habit of introducing rare scenarios and unpleasant circumstances that cannot be comprehended. Thankfully, God also has a habit of presenting supernatural solutions. Some of them seem fictitious because they are inexplicable. God has a way of exhibiting His supremacy, His existence, and His glory. One of the first commands from God to man was to multiply and replenish the earth. But what happens when you experience a miscarriage? The following account is a test that many families will fall into a painful experience that no one wants to go through.
My name is Mpho. I'm from Kempton Park. I'm an ambassador. The first time I've heard about Christ Ambassadors Church, it was in 2011. I was invited by one of the sisters in the church. I came here to visit, obviously because I had my own church by then, but I was very impressed. Then I kept on visiting until I became a member. It was the way they worship God and everything. It was just not normal from what I was used to, because we'll go to church, praise and worship, then the pastor is ministering, it's preaching, and then we go like within an hour or so I will be gone. So here there's no limits. Like, you will come in church and the praise and worship will go on. Like, you will never predict what's going to happen on that day. Like, the way Christ Ambassadors operate, they let the Spirit take over. In 2016, my husband paid lobola. After he paid lobola, then we spoke and planned to have a baby. Then I was pregnant, but then the early age of pregnancy, the early months, then one morning I woke up, I was bleeding. I rushed to the hospital. When I get there, they admitted me, but unfortunately I had miscarriage. So it was in March when this happened. In May, I came to church. Then Bishop was busy ministering and everything. Then he located my case. He just said, there's a woman here who had miscarriage. Then I went, he prayed for me. He said to me that this baby is coming very soon. And of course, indeed, before 2 months, I was already pregnant. I was a little bit discouraged. And obviously, when you come sometimes from the family, maybe where you find that they are not the Christian as well or something, and then they will be telling you about somebody who can help you and everything. But I just kept on believing that, you know what, God will do it for me. Maybe it wasn't the right time and everything, but I just kept on believing. And I knew that, God will give me a baby. To be honest, no. Because immediately he finished praying for me, and I just believed, and I had faith that this one is coming and there's nothing that can shake me. And what happened is I had a very peaceful pregnancy. People, they've got complications and whatsoever. I never had complications. And it was just a good pregnancy. What happened is in 2013, we were at Beulah Park, and the bishop was preaching, and he said, if you're a South African and you don't have a house, that's an error. You need to come and sow a seed, and God will do it for you. And I actually went and sowed my seed. And within 2 months, I've applied for a home loan and whatsoever. But because I knew that I don't qualify, there was no chance that whatever that I wanted by then, I could get it and whatsoever. But because of the favor of God, I've managed to qualify for that house, and I had a house. And it didn't end there. In 2014-15, when they were building this church, okay, I bought some bricks, and when I was buying those bricks, I said, these bricks are for my other houses. So from there, we've managed to buy another 2 properties. I was just, okay, I'm going to sow this seed just by faith that things will happen. But I know, like, when you're looking at it, there was no chance, because I knew that I don't qualify, and that was it. You know, God sometimes will send you the helpers and all this kind of thing. Because I was just sitting in the office and I was telling my boss that, you know, I'm trying to apply for a bond and I don't qualify and whatsoever. And he said, which bank did you try? And I told her, and she said my boss, she's a former CEO of Home Loan Net Bank. Then he just made a phone call. She called 2 or 3 people to say, look, there's one of my people here who want a house. Please help. And that's how the first one happened. What I will say is, believe in God, and His time, it's always perfect. Then there's nothing that is impossible with Him. He can do anything if you trust in Him. Yes. And the other thing, like with Christ Ambassadors Church, is just amazing. If you listen to Bishop's preaching, like the message that he preached on Sunday, you know, it's just awesome. Like, and you wait upon God. Yes, we know sometimes it's like, okay, I need this thing and I need it now. And the devil will be busy whispering to your ear that no, there's no chance or whatsoever. But God can make it possible.
Wow, thank you so much, Sister Mpo, for that beautiful testimony. God can make it possible. We just continue to believe that God will continue to elevate you from grace to grace, from victory to victory. It's still our month of praise to victory. You know, we just trust God that you'll come back with more testimonies for His glory.
Amen. Thank you very much.